Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Taking a look at some stocks on move right now, let's bring in Tatiana Darie, who's got more of those. Tatiana, you're starting with the big mover here among the Mag 7.
Exactly, Scarlett. Tesla shares up about 6% today. That is a market cap change of about $85 billion after Elon Musk has purchased about $1 billion worth of Tesla shares as of Friday per an SEC filing. Well, that purchase coincided with the Tesla board chair speaking with reporters about the merits of awarding Musk about $1 trillion worth of stock if the company achieves some ambitious milestones. And in an interview on Friday, she insists that no other than Elon Musk is capable of leading the company's transition into AI and robotics. But curiously, she said it's not necessarily that he'll do it from the CEO seat. He could be moving into another leadership post, such as chief product officer, where, well, the market seems to be kind of overlooking these details. And with today's rally on top of the momentum from last week, wiping out the stock's year-to-date loss, shares now higher by 4% year-to-date, catching up to some of those Magnificent Seven peers.
Wow. What about another Magnificent Seven, Nvidia?
Nvidia, well, this company is lower today. Shares are down by about 1% after China said its preliminary probe found that Nvidia violated an anti-monopoly law with its acquisition of Mellanox Technologies. So, I mean, this story just keeps showing us that Nvidia really keeps taking heat from the Chinese here as the U.S.-China trade talks continue in Madrid and as the U.S. government has settled for that 15% commission on China sales. Already, Treasury Secretary Besson said that officials discussed the poor timing of this announcement. And, you know, for Nvidia, investors are just going to have to grasp to what this means for the company in the longer run, because remember, they have not been able to resume those sales in China after they initially were banned. Then they were able to get permits, but for a cost. But at the same time, the Chinese have already pushed their local companies to avoid Nvidia products. So it's very interesting to see how that will play out for their Chinese outlook. Well, with the stocks up more than 30% year to date, the stakes are certainly high here.
They have been for a while. And you're looking at another chip maker, Intel. Its fortunes, of course, moving in a different direction than Nvidia's.
In different direction this morning as well. The shares are up 4%. Ticker is INTC. They lowered their 2025 expense target following the closing of their Altera equity stake to Silver Lake. And now they're saying that three-quarter results will reflect that. They trimmed their operating expense target to $16.8 billion from $17 billion. Also reiterated their 2026 target. And this is an important announcement just because the traders are so focused on expenses for this company. As the new CEO is trying to stabilize the company, turn this ship around, sharpen its competitive position in the AI race. So this news today adds to its momentum. Stock higher by more than 20% this year. So this will only add to those gains.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.